misogynist. Yo, Omni-Man, my God. She's bad though. I don't love the green.
Hey everyone, hope you guys have had a great Saturday morning so far. I know I am. Well, today is going to be my day. I'm actually doing one of these streams on the weekend, so I figured let's go ahead and get started. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to follow up on this last picture I've been working on. It was actually a portrait study, which is this right here. So, for those who weren't here for last week's stream, this is actually a portrait I'm doing of a jazz musician called Pharaoh Sanders. So, I figured today I'm going to finish this one up. So, what I'm going to do right now is use our little red pen and I start darkening some of our darker shades to really kind of fill everything out. So I'm going to start in this corner right here. I'm going to go over our little black marks here. And I'm just lightly kind of going over some of our darkest areas. Just kind of darkening them up, just adding some more of that extra contrast.
Dude, that's totally the land, like them just chilling in their backyard. This shit just lands all over it. It lands in a fucking homeless shelter. R.I.P.
Yeah, I'm just starting the darkest areas. I'm just gradually moving my way out. And as I'm going further out, like the marks I make, I get progressively more. I get more lighter. They're more precise. And remember, with ballpoint pen, really with any pen in general, you really don't want to be too heavy-handed, especially when it comes to shading. Move this over so you guys can see a little bit better. There we go. There we go.
Why did you say that? This is so epic. Oh, a future. It's epic. It's like Superman. It's like Superman. Lesser developed for third world country. That's how I met your mother. Damn, they skipped straight to this. They skipped 9 seasons of How I Met Your Mother for this, man. Jesus Christ. Canada! The Jack waited 4 minutes for the shirt revealing Jack. You can fly. I believe I can fly. And this one, when you like pass out from oxygen deprivation, well, you predicted what I think that's what's happening right now. Yo, where?
And hope you guys have really been enjoying your day so far. For those that weren't here for last week's stream, basically what I've started to do now for these streams, instead of doing them on Thursdays and Fridays like I normally was, I'm actually going to start doing these streams, on Saturdays and Sunday mornings. Really, the main reason is that really scheduling conflicts as of right now. So since I normally work on both of those days, can't really do them on those days like I normally would. So I figure, these days in the mornings work a lot better for me time-wise. And it's kind of darker around his little eyebrows here.
My sister used my wedding as a business opportunity. She's kind of livid. She felt like her wedding vibes were like stripped from her. I'm really confused how this narrative came into her head. Like I couldn't.
And it's kind of darker a little more around this little eyelash here. And under these little bags.
It's who she is to her core.
And if I have time later on, this stream, because I know this is going to be pretty much, because I feel like I'm probably going to finish this up later on once the stream is finished. I might have time to do one extra drawing after this. I'm not sure what it is it'll be just yet, but I'll probably think of something before the stream's out. Here we go. Now you can see I'm making very small, very subtle adjustments. With the bigger marks, I make the bigger, more permanent marks. I'm making in areas I've already shaded in. But the areas I haven't really put in much shading in, I'm being very light. Since you're working with a very permanent medium, you have to be very conscious of the type of marks you make.
It would be crazy if, like, Ben he pissed his pants right here just to prove him wrong. Editor, can you put like a lower shade on his pants in that one scene so it looks like he pissed himself? Life is gonna hurt you a lot, son. So let me beat the fuck out of you so you don't feel pain. Anywhere nearby to protect your sorry ass. God, please. Just don't. Don't what? Don't kick your ass again? Such a loser. This guy's so great. I think he wants to. He's just bad at expressing. Again, this is fucking weird. This is so weird. Hit me, daddy. Hit me. Dude, is anyone
Shading his lip.
You find joy in achieving high standards and visible results.
SkinCeuticals uses precision and medical expertise.
At the top portion of his lip here.
Together, we'll continue to push because you and your skin deserve the power to become the best.
This spring, at Burlington, will you be wowed by how much
Slightly shade that in.
Will you spend less or save more? Don't miss out on the newest styles. Wow! And your favorite brands. At Burlington, you'll find some of the lowest prices in town. Up to 60% off other retailers' prices every day. Will it be the low prices or the huge savings? Come on, you'll find Burlington. Wow.
Everybody's staring at him, just seeing like a rip down his legs. Invincible. Oh my god.
So a little history about the guy I'm drawing here, Pharaoh Sanders. He was, a saxophonist, a jazz saxophonist. And he mainly did a lot of stuff, with free jazz, modal jazz. And he was heavily influenced by John Coltrane, considered one of the biggest jazz saxophonists of all time. And he always had a really unique sound when he played, because he could play very calm and smooth, and other times it could be very loud, very screechy. In fact, with his sax playing, he described having sheets of sound, because he was very much influenced by Coltrane's playing, during the later years of his life, where they wanted to try to explore him playing all the sounds and seeing what they could use with all the sounds, in their music.
That's awesome, bro.
I was actually fortunate enough to see him a couple of years back when he came into our town for a jazz festival. It was supposed to be him. I think it was another guy I mean to see, Kurt Rosenwick on guitar. But unfortunately, I think Kurt Rosenwick, he had to cancel out at the very last minute. But Pharaoh Sanders saw it, was there, and it was great being able to see him. He's probably one of the few, probably famous, jazz musicians I was fortunate to see, live in person. The only ones I can think off the top of my head that I was able to see, was Herbie Hancock, I think there was also, what else have I seen? Herbie Hancock, Pharaoh Sanders, Stanley Clark. I've seen him live. He was fantastic. Spyro Gyra. They're more smoother than Pharaoh or Herbie, but they were great.
He said I'm invincible. He never said Nick. He never actually said. He never fucking hilarious. That was like a comedy scene. Apple Watch. That's your Apple Watch again. Fish guy's impressed, dude. Imagine these fish guys. Like, what is an existence? What do you mean, dude? He literally lives like a desktop screensaver. Like, that's how you get around many dolphins as you want people won't think it's weird. That's one of the weirdest things. Yo, who is this baddie? Did she die? I don't remember. Is this baddie die? She literally looks like a wiki house, bro. Like, how much she baddie? Okay,
I forgot. Let me get his neck down here.
This one's better. Bro, you know, when you're young, you don't got much to work with. Wiki house is all you have. Or I just tuned it out. I don't even know what to say. What was superhero ladies do so much wrong? Oh my god. You know what? Everybody has such a tightness to this show.
Probably my favorite album, by Pharaoh Sanders. It's actually one of the few I've actually listened to. Who's had a chance to listen to? It was probably actually not one he did. It's actually one he guest starred on, which is Sonny Sharrock Ask the Ages. Now, Sonny Sharrock, he was a free jazz guitarist. And he was very much influenced by a lot of like Pharaoh Sanders' work and a lot of John Coltrane's work. So he liked to play, just like them. And they had collaborated like several times, in the past. In fact, Sonny actually made his first like recording debut on Pharaoh Sanders' second album, Tahuid. It was his very first one. And they really played off each other like extremely well. So when Pharaoh appeared on Ask the Ages like years later on his album, it was almost like he was returning the favor in a way.
This is the scene. This is where it's so totally edgy. I love this guy Carey, bro. Look at him. This guy is crazy, man. Oh my goodness. That's incredible. Oh my god. Yo! Dude, this is brutal. This part's fucking brutal, man. Touch his chest. I wish I would be though. I get to touch his chest one last time before I die. Holy shit! It's insane. Jesus Christ. They all use their YouTuber reaction. God. Dude, like these six, like they're so bad at fighting together. Like, how do you not have this? Oh my god! Oh my god! That's a lot of blood.
I'm not sure why the live chat is disabled for right now. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Let me see if I can fix that for a moment.
Oh my god! Well, that was kind of cool, I guess. Did I do that? I gotta pass up. Oh my fucking god! Oh my god, now he's really evil though. That was a trash bag! That was a trash bag the last episode, remember? Oh my god, you're right, dude. That was the continuity, man. Okay, never mind, this just why are you crying? But he thought his son was gonna fucking die. What do you mean? Why? Okay, but like, who cares? He's alive. Grow up. What? The fart police? Oh, the fart cloud police? What the fart police come in, bro? The total drama fans are coming in. Why are they even wearing their masks like that? They're like COVID deniers, bro. Like, why would they be COVID? Yo, Billy, it's Bobby from.
There we go.
It's Bobby from King of the Hill and Joe Biden together. Absolute liar duo.
There we go. That's looking pretty good.
Maybe he killed them.
Just darkening around here.
It's giving Skylar White, Jack. I'm gonna be honest with you, it's giving Skylar.
There we go. Okay, now I got the chat going.
Yo, this looks sick, dude. If you just don't look like that looks awesome. Look how slowly they're running. She was running so slow. Sorry. on the way out. Leave her to die. He's the one you say. She's only hell. Like, leave her to die. Okay, here's what I did. That's John. Oh my god, the girl is Thigap. I am Miss Thigap. I've been training my whole life. I'm the greatest Thigap of all time. I'm the Asian one. I'm black. I'm a robot. You want to be my windbreaker? I'm not a robot. But the guy looks more Mexican. You might be a Mexican. I just don't want to ruin the character yet, but the Mexican/black guy is voiced by Jay from Big Mouth. Yes, that is the guy who's Jello. Yes, that is. No way, dude. That's Duplicate. Oh my god, Duplicate. That's her name. Although I do like Duplicate. I remember liking Duplicate. Her power is really cool.
We have shading around his eyes.
He's like throwing magic beans at them. Like, what is this guy doing right now? His name is Jack in the Beanstalk. Earth's atmosphere. They're dying. Damn, they already got their extra machine tickets out. Did you see that? Dude, he doesn't talk back now. He just walks right into it. He doesn't even care. He's walking to the middle of the fucking hole. I get your dad dying. Let me just walk up.
It's a psychology thing. If you don't expect to see a superhero in your school, you don't see a superhero in your school.
I follow TT on Instagram.
That's us.
What? No way. Insta,
Great deal. Watch content on for butter.
He's adding some shading on his lips, kind of bring some more color back into that.
$1 donut to any medium or larger coffee.
Their name is T.
And one thing I do highly recommend when it comes to learning how to draw or just drawing in general, I think that every now and then and kind of practice your skills with the portrait, because with portraits, it really gives you a lot to practice on. It gives you a lot to practice on shading. You get a chance to practice on proportions. Gives you a lot of practicing how the planes of face change at each angle. Just understanding how light actually bounces off a certain object. Because, like say, for example, if this is just a regular sphere, basically it'll be coming out from one area because it's just one smooth section. But with faces, like we have planes where it can shot different angles. You have some coming from the front, you have something coming from the side. It'll hit at different angles. So it's something to keep in mind when drawing like people.
That's a woman gender sign. That's a female. Oh my god, never mind. She's making out with Jay from Big Mouth. Oh, that's why she has the number on her chest. Yeah, like different versions of her. Is there like a proximity? Like, could she just clone herself like 20 times and then the number one stays going? Dude, you're asking too many questions already. I don't know.
We had a little shower underneath his little hat.
Put two and two together, you dumb.
I wish.
I'm so gay. I want to see some action.
Okay, that's looking pretty good.
This is the greatest best friend of all time. Where are you guys?
We go to the same high school, Rex.
Be nice.
Here we go. Give me just one moment.
This is ridiculous. Like this place just had like a terrorist incident yesterday. Everyone's back to the same place. Yeah, so their universe core, they age at like a rapid rate. Like it's completely different from the Earth universe. So for them, this battle is like 20 years. Yeah, 20 years in the making, but for Earth, it's only a day. So that's pretty cool. That's a cool concept.
It's darker around his little nose here.
No, that they found his only weakness. No! I said no! He used the power of Reddit. Oh my god! He said, I'll never let you hurt a woman like that. The day I heard! Be a good superhero! R/that actually happened. /am I the asshole? I beat up a green alien because he tried to kill my girlfriend. Watching them run is fucking hilarious. They look so funny.
Careful, kitty. No, he's not. But it is okay enough to come home.
Thank you, Cora. She's been waiting, man. That's why Cora, you're on a roll, man. Cora, you're on a roll, dude. Cora, look at that Instax on that news channel. Like, I grab this as my passion road. Get down here. I've been waiting a fucking week.
Not some sense in the guy and throw him back where he came from.
How do I breathe in space?
That's the neat thing.
I think I'm almost done going with the ready. I'll probably come back in with the black in just a few moments.
That was the meme. That was a funny meme. We missed a funny meme. Oh my god. I'm so sorry. This was the meme that exists. A funny meme. I know what meme you don't.
At WP Engine, we empower your freedom to create online. Built on WordPress, the world's favorite way to build a website, our open platform lets you create breakthrough digital experiences so your business can go and grow faster. So when you're ready to go big,
Let me get around the ear here.
choose the platform where the only limit to what's possible is your imagination. And then, with WP Engine,
Oh my god, I saw this guy in the trailer for season 2 that was animated by. Okay, Seth Rogen. This is Seth Rogen. Yeah. This is Seth Rogen character. His acting is way better in this than the Mario movie. I mean, it actually is. It is way better. Man, he is riding it like crazy right now.
I don't even know who you are. Oh, he knows.
It's so. I love this character. He's so stupid.
This is her.
The slow eye. No way, dude. The eye slowly bending down was hilarious.
Darkens a little more around here.
Okay, no laugh. Okay, well, right, yeah, definitely. That was all you remember, yeah. What is going on now? I keep coming back to that big cat.
I think our that looks pretty good. Now let's go back in with some black. And I'm just gonna go very light. Oh, that's a pretty dark area, so I don't need to go too dark.
These guys again. No way, like, can find another thing to do. Luigi, where'd you go?
I don't use screws. My fastenings are all magnetic bugs.
That was fine. That was a nerd emoji joke. Only nerds would get that. Not allowed for nerd emoji or robot. Like, they're literally by design nerd emojis. You can't have it. Oh my god. Die! What?
Are you okay, Mark?
Daddy's come. Daddy. This scene is fucking sick. I remember Pog Champion like soy. I was like soy jacking like out of my fucking mind when this scene happened. You just dropped the scene. I found this soy jack. I poured soy milk all over my body and started screaming. This kid is. I mean, he literally spent his entire life taking these L's. I would be a little pissed too. Oh my god. When's his dad just gonna go kill the entire kid? Just gonna fucking eliminate her entire population.
Yeah, take this from the Blacksons.
Oh, so it'll be late for dinner?
She's funny. She's funny. Skylar White's best joke. Okay, Skylar White can never make a joke in the first place. So I was going to call this pure Asian woman a white. What do you want me to call her then? Skylar what? Okay, Skylar Wong. I don't know. That was pretty good one, to be honest.
Isn't yours to conquer.
Yeah, the music. Yeah, this scene is fucking sick. Yeah, this scene is fucking awesome. And the color design, the shading is so fucking sick in the scene. sure. No one else. Dude, why does Bobby Hill like have so much anxiety? It's so much growth. You grew up with a Republican Bobby, yeah, and I did like that guy.
Killer's still out there, Donald.
Like Donald, that's kind of cool. You got Joe Biden and Donald Trump working together. That's beautiful. And if you guys want to see more of Donald, if you guys love Donald, if you guys with Donald, if you guys are big Donald heads, then head over to patreon.com, slap a like in this video, we'll watch more. Alright, so
Yeah, just kind of really like darkening up these areas.
I don't think she's feeling it right now.
Like going off all week. Looks like
I think this looks pretty good.
with everything you have on your plate, earning your degree online seems impossible. But at Grand Canyon University, we specialize in helping you get a master's degree in nursing in the year today. Achieve your goals with a plan and team behind you.
Let me see, what do I want to do? Oh, let me add a little more red down here.
Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.
You know what? switch things up. I'm gonna go back over to this little pad up here. This time I'm gonna use some blue. In fact, in case anybody can really see here, I'm actually using 2 pens here. I'm using this regular ballpoint pen, but I'm also using this pen too. So it has 4 different colors. So it has black, red, green, and for this case, I'm gonna be using blue. Just kind of lightly going over the darker areas here. And progressively getting heavier once I know I got a good spot that I can go in on. Go around the hair a little bit here. Let's go around the edge here. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Thought it was go around the perimeter here, go around the perimeter of this guy's head. I'll do these clean, uniform strokes. You know, with the blue, I'm gonna really kind of make him pop against the white background a bit. But I'm kind of just darkening around the edge, at least over here. Like, see what I'm doing right here? Move on so you guys can see what's a little bit better. And I'm just going very uniform as I'm going around this guy's head. It's kind of darker around our little marks I've made here. There we go.
Actually, the new lower prices are here. Lower price reductions on hundreds of items throughout the store and online. And for a limited time, buy the unbelievable savings on some of our
And I could have left it as is, you know, it's keeping against this white background, but I figured going around it, it'll really kind of make it pop a little more, kind of come across, really come off the paper a bit. All right, I think that is looking really good. I think we're almost done here. So what we're gonna do, give me just one moment. Actually, before I do it, let me add a little extra color with the blue here. There we go. So what I'm gonna do now is add a little more extra color. Instead of using another pen, I'm actually using a color pencil here too. I'm gonna go over it with some yellow. And I'm just gonna lightly go over all the marks I made with a nice wash of yellow. In fact, let me go and sharpen that for a moment. Much better. This is why it helps to always have a good pencil sharpener on hand. You never know, they might break up on you or if they need a finer tip. And since I've already done all the hard work with these pens, for me here, there's no need to go too heavy with all the marks I'm making here with the yellow, or yellow ochre in this case. really want to bring him out, kind of give like a nice, almost skin tone color to it. And even going pretty light, I'm going just a little bit heavier in the darker areas, just so I can make sure that that ochre blends in with our red and black. And also, as I'm going over with the yellow, I'm also kind of trying to blend out some of our lighter marks the rest. So that way, everything will kind of a nice, more smoother look to it. Let's get around that ear. I don't know if you guys can see for the camera, but see how everything kind of starts blending together, starts looking a little more alive with the extra stuff we've been doing? Because I could have left it as is, as it appeared in last week's stream, but I thought to myself, I really want to work it just a little bit more, and just to see if we can really push it to get it looking really nice. Now let's do the hair. I have to erase that a little bit more. That looks a little too yellow. Go a little heavier on the hat here. Try to bring most of the hair. Plus, I also want to make sure his face kind of a greenish tint. Like that's part of the reason I end up using a blue for his hat here, because I want his face to be look a little greenish here. Get on the other side here too. Yeah, like everything here has really come together. I hope you all enjoyed this one. This is probably the first portrait I've done on stream, ever on stream. But I feel this turned out rather nicely. So let me go ahead and sign right here. I think that turned out great. So actually, let me get it down here just a little bit more. All right, I think that looks good. All right, so now, let me see, what can we do next? Since I did something that was very realistic, I think what I'll do is I'll follow it up with something fairly cartoony. So I figured what I'll do is actually, since it's Saturday morning, probably draw one of my personal favorite Saturday morning cartoons, which is Darkwing Duck. So right now I'm going to start with a very light sketch. Very light gesture stretch, just get the overall pose down. This was probably not be as refined since I don't want the stream to go on too long. Let me get the eyes here. Let me get his eyes. Let's get his little beak. These are always really kind of tricky to draw the beak. Because when you have to remember, like a real duck beak, they have these, they're really long and wide, but they curve too. Because they curve around, but they also curve forward as well. Get the side of his cheeks. Get his little cranium. Get his hat. Get this little scarf. I'm gonna get his little shoulders. Get part of his little cape because it's draped over his shoulders. Let me get his arms. His hand here. Ooh, I didn't look. I think I might make those little coattails a little too long. Let me bring them down. Actually, let me bring these down. There we go. That looks much better. Yeah, how many things that'll happen when you're drawing? Like sometimes as you're working on something, you'll probably see that it doesn't turn out the way you expected. Probably might make a mistake. Might see that it doesn't look too good. So there's always two things you can do. Well, actually, three things. You actually take a mistake and try to work with it in order to fix it. You can erase it. And or in some cases, a third option, and even though it's a scary thought, sometimes it's best to go ahead and start over. Because every now and then you might have a piece that you're working on that's just not working. And rather than stress yourself, rather than stress yourself trying to kind of make it work, there's nothing wrong with just starting over with the things you learned from the first go around. We get the buttons on his chest. Let's get his other arm here. Let's get his legs. Let's get his webbed feet. Let me bring us again. There we go. So we can see web feet a little bit better. Now we've done our initial rough sketch in red here. I'm gonna go back over it with some black and really fine tune our sketch. Get the bottom portion of his bill here. Let's get his eyes. Let's get his cheeks. Get part of his collar. the lapels of his jacket. Get part of his draping cape here.
Tonight, your body clock is 3 time zones ahead, so you're up early.
We get part of his cape right here. Let me get the other half on this side. Let's get his chest here. And I am loosely working from a reference here, reference photo. But I figure as I'm drawing, I'm just kind of adding my own style to it as I'm drawing him. Let's get his legs. Try to get his hat. Oh, that's looking fairly nice. So in fact, what I'll do, let me start kind of shading in the air. Let me start shading it around his hat. Shade that fairly dark. Remember, this is going to be a fairly quick drawing because I don't want the stream to go on too long. Do the same for the underside of his cape here.
It's only not being a certain time before. Now is no different. With this advice, I'm confident I'm on track. The plan we created is for the long term. The Lunar clients rate us 4.9 out of 5 in full satisfaction. Ameriprise Financial.
So now I've gone over in one direction and go back over in the other.
There has been a change this year. Residential or business style. These children, the spectrum.
really get that in a nice deep shadow. Then a little bit darker on the little brim of his hat here. But darken that up. Just gonna lightly color in his suit. I'm just gonna do it with a fairly lighter shade. Just darken around his cape just a little bit more here. Let's go over with some red. Just kind of color in his beak. Same for his little webbed feet down here. Now that I got his feet a nice color, let me go over our yellow ogre again and turn both of those yellow. I mean, not yellow, orange, my mistake. I think we're almost done here. So I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is actually gonna use some of my other ink pens. Really kind of like refine the line work, make it pop a bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the outline with a really thick ink pen here. I'm just gonna go around the perimeter with a nice thick outline. I'm just going on the perimeter of his silhouette, making sure my lines are nice and smooth as I'm doing it. Since that's a shell, I'll keep that one as is. Darkness, oh, Iris is here. Alright, that looks pretty good. In fact, let me go and get a different ink pen. One's it's not as thick. Go around our smaller details. And normally if I'm inking, this is how I usually like to do it. I usually start with the thicker outlines first, and then go in with the thinner ones later on. Sometimes I'll switch up every now and then, but usually it's how I like to work that way. I feel it's a little more efficient for me that way.
This is luxury.
Let's get around his little shirt lapels here. And if you want to see more of my work, you can always watch some of my older streams here. I also tend to upload my stuff as YouTube shorts. So I do try to make sure I post something at least once every week. And also, aside from here, I do post my work online through Instagram. I post on DeviantArt. If you check out my channel's link, it shows all the links where I post on my artwork. Occasionally I post on Twitter and Tumblr, but the first two, like DeviantArt and Instagram, those are my main two ones as of now. And also, I do have some original work for sale on Redbubble as well, and that has more of my original work. So if you want to check that out and see if you take a few things for purchase, that would be very helpful. Mainly, as of right now, we have like shirts, we have stickers, we have coasters. So you have a lot of items to pick from. At the bottom of the shirt here. All right, I think that is looking really good. So, my friends, that is Darkwing. Darkwing Duck, probably one of my favorite cartoons from Disney's Classic Afternoon block. Plus, it helps that he was voiced by one of my favorite voice actors too, Jim Cummings. So that's a huge plus. So I hope you guys enjoyed this double feature for today. Hope you guys enjoyed me watching draw me Darkwing Duck. I also hope you guys enjoyed watching me draw Pharaoh Sanders as well, or at least finish up drawing this guy. So in a rare case, you got two for the price of one stream today. All right, guys. I hope you had a great time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me with the stream together. Hope to see you all together sometime soon. If not tomorrow, I'll definitely be back around the same time next week. Until then, you guys have a wonderful day. Enjoy yourself. Bye.